My baby deserves a premium enjoyment, a premium enjoyment. If you don't know the song I'm singing right now, then you've probably not listened to the latest album by Nigerian singer Timi Dakolo. It's been a long while since he dropped an album. I think it was 2019. So it's been a really, really long time. Personally, I thought, okay, if not for the occasional singles he used to drop, everything you put your hand go work, and the Obim song, I would have said he, I don't know, quit music or took a very long break. But that's not the case, my people, because this guy is still active and just released an album on the 26th of January 2024. Yes, this is our 2024, and it's called The Chorus Leader.
Yes, that is the voice of oddFelix, and he will be the one anchoring this episode today, where we'll be talking about the latest album coming from Timi Dakolo, which is titled The Chorus Leader. My name is Afis Donova, your musical plug, the creator of the Energy Force. Welcome to another episode of the Cha-Cha album review series on the Cha-Cha Music Review Podcast.
They say music is life, so I give them the Cha-Cha Music Review Podcast. Turned up the volume, gave them the time of their lives. They said they wanted new artists, I gave them the Cha-Cha Spotlight series. They wanted deep music conversations, I plugged them into the Cha-Cha Let's Talk Music series. They are crazy about the hit makers, so I hit them with the Cha-Cha Hit Makers series. And for the albums I know they shouldn't miss, I blessed them with the Cha-Cha Album Review series. I created the Cha-Cha EP Compilation series, so they will have a taste of the best of EPs. They should tell their friends. You should let your family know. We should let everyone who cares about African music know. Afis Donova is back in the game, and you can catch me every Saturday amplifying the African sounds by bringing the best of African music to your ears. I am your musical plug, the creator of the Energy Force, and this is the Cha-Cha Music Review Podcast. One of the first things you should expect, of course, the album has this leader and chorus kind of vibe. So you should expect that when you go to listen to the album. This album has 17 songs, and only 3 of the songs have featured artists. One of them, Naso Ibi, has Pato Ranking on it. The other one, This Love, has Fino, Fowls, Cobams, and Black G's on it. And Obim has Emeka and Noble Igwe on it. The album also have a number of producers. We have Magical Andy, who produced the song Moayo, and the songs Happy Fellows, Anything for You, Naso Ibi, Obim, and Premium Enjoyment, the one I sang at the beginning of this episode. We have Kobam Sasukwo, who produced The Vow, One Day, Iyawomi, Everything, and this woman. We have Kayode Ojo, who produced Kenakeso. Oh God, if I'm murdering people's language, if I murder your language, please forgive me. But I believe that should be a Hausa phrase. Yeah, Kenakeso. Help me, Lord. Okay, we have Maz, who produced Hustle and No Forget Home. We have Mr. Soul, who produced Nothing Go Spoil for My Hand. We have Mastercraft, who produced Men of the South, and we have Yaso, who produced Hard Guy. Hard Guy is one of my favorite songs on this album, by the way. You should totally listen to it. Okay, so the album is, to a large extent, a love album, right? Even though it also touches on other themes. So personally, I'm going to break the songs in the album into four groups. So the first one, I'm going to call it Love, because I think that's like the major theme of the album. The second one, I'm going to call it Positivity, or should I say Life and Positivity. The third one, I'm going to call it Money and Ballin', and the last one I'm going to call Heartbreak. I'm thinking I should put Heartbreak and Love together, but let's see how it goes. Okay, so under Love songs, we have Premium Enjoyment, which is the one I was singing at the beginning. We have The Vow, we have Kenakeso, we have Iyawomi, we have Anything for You, Hard Guy, This Woman, and Obim. Under Heartbreak, we have a song titled One Day. By the way, whoever Ebiere is, I want you to know from the depth of my heart that you did not try for my guy Timi. But it's all good, child. We forgive you. I forgive you. I don't know if Timi does, but I forgive you. Okay, so under Money and Balling, we have Men of the South, we have Hustle, and we have No Forget Home. And under Life and Positivity, we have Omoayo, which I learned last week means child of joy. We have everything you put your hand go work. Of course it should. No, my father is a pastor. If I pray for you, to work. We have Happy Fellows, we have Nothing They Spoil for God Hand, and we have Na So E B. Now the album has different kind of songs, right? So apart from what the lyrics portray, it also have it has danceable songs like Hustle, No Forget Home, Happy Fellows, Anything for You, and This Woman. It has chill songs like Hard Guy, which I said is one of my favorite songs on the album. It also has I don't know. Okay, I wanted to say it has classics, but I think this is like the only classic on it. Iyawo Mi. Iyawo Mi is, I think I used to vibe to this song when I was in Uniport, and that was a really long time ago. I'm going to confirm this after now, but I believe Iyawo Mi may be 10 years old, but I'm going to confirm it after now. Maybe 8 years, maybe 9, but I know Iyawo Mi is a really, really, really old song, and it was a massive hit back in the day. So seeing it on the album was like, so maybe it just felt like this was a good time to include the album, considering that the album's major theme is love and he has a hit song around love. So maybe this was like the best time for him to put Iyawo Mi in an album. I don't believe Iyawo Mi has been in any of his previous albums. If it has, please tell me and maybe I'll come back and correct myself. But and then it also has a song that depicts faith, which is the song Nothing They Spoil for God Hand. Nothing They Spoil for God Hand. Okay, right now I can't remember if Iyawo Mi was released as a single back in the day. It's a really long time ago. But while I'm still debating that in my head, the lead singles of the songs for this album were Amen, that's the Everything song, and Obim. I know Obim was a hit when it dropped. I can't really remember how much of a hit Amen was, but in my corner of the world, I listened to it so much that it feels like a hit to me. It feels like a hit to me. I don't know, the statistics will determine that, but in my head, Everything, Amen is a hit. So going by that, I think it's safe to say in my head though, that all the lead singles for this album were hits, right? The album is a beautiful album. It has this chorus leader, choir kind of vibe. Of course, you should expect that when you see the album name, the chorus leader. Yeah, so it's the album name is not just there for decoration. So what are my favorite songs on the album? Now, to be honest, this is a very tricky question to answer because I love so many songs on this album. I think it's safe to say I love the songs on this album equally. I listen to the album without skipping. So choosing my top 3 songs is hard, but for now I have to make a decision. So I don't know what criteria I'm making it based on, but right now, going to my head, what are your top 3 songs from this album? I'm going to say Hard Guy. Hard Guy, Don't Fall in Love. If you're a hard guy and you've fallen in love, this is the theme song of your life. The second one, okay, I don't know if I'll keep this thing with just love songs. So because me, I'm a lover boy, you know, I'm sweet like that. So I think another song I would say is among my top 3 is the song Premium Enjoyment. The hook is really, really catchy and sweet. I'm sure you'd love it too. And then okay, choosing the third one is going to be hard, but I think I'm going to give it to Omo Ayo, Child of Joy, because so many things happen around me and I'm always here, joyful, basking in the joy of the Lord. Okay, so those are going to be my top 3 songs for now. This may change tomorrow if you ask me, so enjoy it while it lasts. My worst 3 songs is easier to pick, not because the album has songs I consider terrible, but because these songs I've heard them over and over and over long enough for me to prefer to hear the newer songs. So they are not bad songs, but considering the fact that I've listened to them over and over and over, I can easily put them away for now and listen to the newer ones. So let's say my worst 3 songs are Iyawomi, Amen, and Obim. Remember, again, I love the hell out of these songs, but I just have to kick them out for now. Okay, so the album, rating the album, this is a tricky one, right? It's a very tricky one because I love all the songs on this album. The production is good, the lyricism is great, the it's melodious. The things I consider beautiful in music are not missing in this album. So normally I would rush to give the album a 10, but let me not be so generous today. Let me give room for improvement and give the album a strong 8.5. A strong 8.5. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to give this album. But Timi Dakolo, I don't know if you're going to listen to this, but when you do, I want you to know that this album is the shit. Okay, so over to you. Have you listened to this album? If you have, I'd like to know what you think. Do you think it's a great album? Do you think everything I said about the album is true? Do you agree with everything I said, or do you disagree with it? I'd like to hear your opinion, so please drop your comments. I believe you can drop your comments here on Spotify. If you haven't listened to the album, it's available, I believe, everywhere you get your music from: Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Tidal, everywhere. So you just go look for Timi Dakolo, the chorus leader.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and members of the Chacha Nation, we have come to the end of another episode of the Chacha Album Review series on the Chacha Music Review Podcast. Till I come here with another episode, his name is going to be oddFelix, and my name will always remain Afeez Tonova, your musical blog, the creator of the Energy Force. Remember, in whatever you do, keep your energy, keep it 100, and keep it positive. Peace out.
Time for the Cha-Cha gang. Give me the Cha-Cha gang. Rockin' with the best, the Cha-Cha gang. Give me the Cha-Cha gang. Alayela with Cha-Cha gang. Give me the Cha-Cha gang. What's in my body, Cha-Cha gang. Give me the Cha-Cha gang. Cha-Cha gang. What's in my body?